Hello, good evening. Twin Minds here. We are back at Transistor to see if the recursion is any different. To see if this game plays through a second time with any new information. Obviously, so far it's been playing through pretty much on par, but there has been bits and pieces that have been different. And I'm curious to see how far it will go. Otherwise, I am still absolutely in love with the soundtrack. And the gameplay ain't half bad either. However, it's probably going to take me a little bit of getting used to again here. Hey, Deborah-chan, welcome.
Don't know what came over me out there. It was like... Well, anyway, whatever it was, it's past. Feels like I'm me again, more or less.
So we're in this safe space realm. Don't know exactly what to call it, but it's definitely a safe space. And out there in the real world, our talking sword is a little bit worse for wear. Stability.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Thank you, Billy Mays.
Yep, more sand. Something's changed. Try your moves.
Okay. Okay. Withstand the process for 90 seconds. Alright.
Easy, pal.
Alright, let's do that. And then bad cell, this one's just gonna get it in the face for the heck of it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Let's do that and hide behind. Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
You okay?
No. No, I am not. So this ain't so bad. A lot of hide and seek.
Keep hanging on.
Actually, once I get them occupied over there and stay out of sight, then it's fairly easy. This may or may not be cheesing the system a little bit, but, you know, they give me stealth, and they give me an ally type situation. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. However, that's not nearly as exciting. So...
If this is gonna give us an edge, then we might as well.
See? See, even he says so. If it's going to give us an edge, we might as well do it. The only one that I've actually succeeded so far is the planning test, where each test is you use your planning move, and you have to kill everything in one move. So they give you all the powers that you need to complete it, and all you have to do is figure out what combination does it right. The other ones are more difficult because they are reliant on skill and speed and all that stuff that I'm not so great at. I can do planning and logic and thinking, but not so much the other stuff. So I might revisit those later, but I'm more concerned with getting through the story a second time to see what's up.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Cat's doing something weird upstairs.
Oh, back from break.
And here he is feeling like ass again. I'm gonna keep following the dots until we figure out where we're at.
Oh, wow.
What were my buttons again? That button. That button. That button. Yeah.
That was pretty swell.
Yeah, and I don't typically concern myself with trials in any game, because I'm not really concerned with doing things the best or anything like that. I'm mostly in it for the story, the sound,
Till this whole place
etc.
goes down.
So the narration in Bastion, that was what sealed me the first time through. Like, just the opening few seconds and the way they handled the narration in that was enough to make me want to finish the game, no matter how bad the combat may or may not have been. I don't remember the combat in that game. I remember it was...
You know those white walls been popping up?
similar-ish to this.
I kind of miss those.
Similar-ish, but much more simplified. Yeah, I don't remember anything about the combat at all. But the sound too. So since you've played all the way through Bastion, right? Like I don't wanna spoil anything. I'm assuming you have. Yeah, the introduction of the second survivor, with the girl singing the song "Build That Wall." Forgot the survivor's name, but that was one of the most poignant and also heart-wrenching moments of any gameplay that I have ever played. And I still listen to that song on a regular basis to this day, even though I played Bastion multiple years ago. Like, I just absolutely love the soundtrack in that game.
Terminal.
Terminal?
Everybody's packing that up for the country.
Alright, I'm gonna go with narrow search higher quality this time just to see what they say this time. Nothing. Okie dokie.
Try again later.
I was
Off we
wondering
go again.
if last time I picked the wide search option, and I was wondering if that was something tailored to, you know, if you pick narrow search with higher quality, maybe that was tailored to the quality of the residents that they were attempting to rescue. But no, that doesn't appear to be the case at all.
I think maybe...
Doggo, do doggo things. There we go.
That's my star. Could always handle yourself. Just fine.
I'm loving this combo, by the way.
I love you so much, Red.
Aww.
You know that, right?
The combo of this,
It's true.
which reduces their defenses,
It's true.
and then this, which just is an AoE blast of doom. I'm loving it. Although I'm wondering if I can do a different effect on this AoE that might be more betterer. So I might do that next time I get to a spot.
What
There's our friend again.
was that? I'm sure it was nothing.
Totally nothing. Heh.
town. This tower's changed 1,000 times. It's gotta be pretty old. Central admin sure keeps it tidy.
Yay!
The spine of the world.
And I didn't really make the connection last time. The spine of the world is...
Oh boy.
Shit.
Would you look at the time?
Oh! Ooh! The spine of the world is related directly to the song that she sings first in the first spot where you find a poster of her, and she laments not having her voice anymore. Which, by the way, I don't think they've ever really explained her not having her voice. She was basically willing to kill herself over a combination of not having her voice and her love. But they don't really explain what's up with that.
Did it hurt?
Meh. I don't think I did that last time.
We ought to go. Right, whenever you're ready.
No, that's okay.
How about now?
Okay, fine. Hey, Colin, how you doing? Ow.
Don't mind us. Back there. I think that was just the tail.
Are we gonna heal up at some point?
That was just the tail. Where'd everybody go? If I was the size of that thing, I wouldn't hide from anybody.
You're drunk, sir. Go home. Alright, so I wanted to check this. So let's install it. Okay. This one. Uninstall that one. And then reinstall this one. Now, I previously was using this, which gave it a get function, which pulls everyone towards the explosions. And then I was using this, which floods, which is a slow-moving, high damage over time effect. What if... that increases range and projectile velocity, which I don't think helps much. This one... usable turn recovery, meh. This one... max damage to 110% and 40% blast radius would be kind of nice. That one... max range damage? I'm not sure max range damage means much. And this was Flood Projectiles 5, blast damage 25 per second, or base damage 25 per second, range 100. So this is where it splits into 5 points and then spreads out and does more damage. So let's do that. Actually... 2% lifesteal? Meh. How about this and this, just to see how that changes things up. Okay, so that's back to its default of the multiple explosions that just fall. So I'm curious how well that works. Yeah, let's stick with that. Let's see how it goes.
Here they are. Don't let the spine have all the fun.
Oh, that spine is definitely going to murder things for me.
Excuse us. Pardon us.
Ow. I do need to remember to make use of my plan more often. The only reason I don't like using it is once you've planned something, you can't use any of your abilities until it's done wearing off. So now I'm stuck in a planning, or a post-planning phase for, what, 5-10 seconds? Something like that? And the only thing I can use are the ones that I upgrade with the jaunt move.
Took off.
So I could upgrade something else to allow me to use it while I'm waiting for the charge. But then that means that that ability doesn't have extra damage or other potential. So definitely a trade-off on that one. Like, I could potentially upgrade the dog to allow me to use it when it's not when I'm doing the
I say that already.
turn recharge.
Bracket towers. Settling every big decision in this town. Head of the Camerata and they're pulling the strings. Hey, at least if we get through this, we'll get to say we were there.
Yes, we will.
Red, I...
So this is now a point where she is starting to talk to him directly.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying. Go get him.
So
I believe you.
this is the point where I think they could have done just a hair better with the story. Very early on, he mentions that they took her voice so that she can be the standard protagonist without a voice. But nothing ever mentions that again until near the end, where he says something along the lines of, sorry, they took your voice. That's it. That's the entirety of the mention of her not having her voice anymore. Despite the fact that her being a famous singer is critical to her character. And I find that baffling that they don't focus more on the fact that she's lost her voice. And this is the only other time it's really come into play, in this one OVC terminal where she takes the moment to type in so that she can respond to him. The whole time, the whole game, he's been talking to her or talking at her, but never getting a response from her. And this whole time, like when he first says something in the sword, he says, "Hey, can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?" Like she can't respond to that, so he doesn't even know if all of the talking he's doing is getting through to her. And this is the only time that she takes the moment to type in directly to him so that he can see that she responds and that she can communicate with him. And I don't know why they don't make more use of that mechanic. or that narrative point. Because this whole time, every one of these OVC terminals, she could be talking to him and having a deeper conversation and really truly fleshing out that relationship, but they don't do it, and that just baffles me. Because they had a perfect opportunity to literally wrench your heartstrings with that, but they didn't do it. I don't get it.
Hello. How do you get in there? This tower isn't going anywhere. You hear that, spine? Know what I hate worse than stairs? Nothing. If I didn't know better, I'd think that thing's afraid of you.
Where are we going? This way. Whoop. Hey. I could have kept walking, but I didn't.
You know, I have a theory about what's come over me.
Theories are dangerous.
I think what's causing this is big. Real big. It's white, red polka dots, pointy tail. It's like closer it gets, farther apart we are.
Yay! I'm almost at level 17, which I don't know if that matters because the achievement was for 16, and then I think the next achievement is for level 24?
It's gone to the country. If we don't move it, we'll be worse than this terminal. Think we have bigger issues.
Terminal
Hey,
dead.
where's the spine?
Right there.
There it is again. Almost. Almost.
Oh, nothing that way? Okay. Gondola going up.
Hey, wanna hear a funny joke?
Sure.
What's the difference? Never mind. Tell you later.
What's the difference? Oh, fuck. Ow. Jerk face.
Are we there yet?
We're getting there. A little bit odd that they said we were at the top
Red, wait.
a while ago, and we keep going up.
Please be.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna remove this and go back to the other thing. Rawr.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Oh dear.
I can't.
I can't get that one. Boo.
Losing. Losing.
Ow. Boo. I smooshed the spine. Everything good? Okay. Let's go inside. This is gross, by the way. Really, really gross. We're inside of its gooey center. This is gorgeous, by the way. You fleshy bits. It shouldn't be fleshy or squishy. It's a program. Smoosh.
Oh, hi. Thanks for whatever you did back there.
I murdered the thing. Alright, so here's where we get to have more level up ability stuff. Ricochet might also be an option. I might ricochet that one. Let's grab another ricochet. See if we can put ricochet on into the explosion.
Among other things.
Gross.
No way. Know where we are? We're here.
Here?
This should lead up to the concourse.
Sure, here. Whatever here is. Ah,
They're letting us walk right in.
here. Right.
Looks like you got a message there. Greetings from the Camerata.
It's really you. Come all this way. I never had a chance to introduce myself. I'm Asher,
We'll listen to these again.
but you've come for Grant. Good. I'd let you up, it's just we're stuck. Walled ourselves in. Precautionary measure. So they won't be joining us here either. I better go. Grant needs me.
Hope you're not buying this garbage. At least we know they're here. Maybe they'll be cordial.
Maybe they will.
We sincerely regret any inconvenience or actions we have caused you. Here's your voice back. Here's your body. Have a nice day.
I think that's about the only other time that
Wish I had
the
my
voice
own
is
elite
mentioned.
club.
There
Special
may be
secret handshake.
one other time near the
Private
end.
meetings. Big plans. You want in? Think about it. Standing offer.
But it also isn't ever explained why her voice is gone. Because everyone else is disappeared or dead or run away. So it doesn't entirely make sense why her voice specifically would be gone. Oh, right, I wanted to try, let's see, remove that and install that. Okay. So I didn't actually see what that did, So let's find out. Number of jumps 1. Okay, so this is the chain reaction thing. So we'll test that out in the next
Bracken
combat.
Towers Concourse. Never had the pleasure. So let's see here. Must be the express lift at the very top. Why are they even here?
When everything changes, nothing changes. That's the Camerata's creed, our mission. We love our city the way it is. We didn't want to see it fade because someone out there didn't like the color of the sky. Everything we did, everything we're doing, is for Cloudbank.
Liar. He's lying. Why wouldn't he be? It's shut off.
Of course it is.
We'll see about that.
Go take our siesta briefly.
Asher can wait. Here we are at the beach, and all I can think about is Grant's sneering face. Once we get to him, what are you gonna do with him? Made up your mind? I have.
Gonna murder his face. I got a new song. So we unlocked the spine vocals, because the other one was an instrumental that we unlocked. We'll listen to that near
I was
the end.
getting nervous right about now.
Because it's a great song, by the way.
And we're back. They've come forward.
To the people of Cloudbank. We did this. We, the Camerata, are responsible for inexcusable crimes committed against this city and her citizens. This is a formal admission of guilt. I solemnly swear everything written here is true. Know that I am responsible for these heinous acts perpetrated against the city of Cloudbank. My accomplices are Sybil Rise, Royce Brackett, and Grant Kendrill. We alone are to blame. Perhaps our worst sin is you will get no justice. For now, we all share the same sentence.
Button. Apparently, I pushed the
What have
button.
they done?
Oh well.
Yeah, let's check in there. Maintenance.
Ah, yes, the launchers. Okay.
Count of 3. 3. This isn't what they wanted.
The process, those things, they don't answer to us anymore. They don't answer to anyone. We thought maybe we could stop them without the transistor. As you can see, that isn't going well. Though I suppose you're not about to just hand it over, are you? After all we've done.
Other side. Having fun?
Yes.
These guys. Anyone else? Cleared them out.
Big bada boom. I'm not noticing the chain effect on that. So I think I'll swap it out.
be something we can use in here. Not what I had in mind.
Doggo.
One more down at the end. All right then. Where to?
About that away. And that away.
Guess you should be flattered.
It was nothing personal, you know. You were valuable, handpicked, unique, but one of many. All we needed was your point of view, to give the people what they didn't know they wanted. That's all we ever wanted. All Grant ever tried to achieve. The rest was merely incidental. What good could 4 individuals ever hope to accomplish in this city with only their own 4 voices? Well, we found our answer. You have it right there, in your hands.
It doesn't really explain much.
The ringleader's right upstairs. Round and round.
Like, they targeted all the people that were in the powers. Let's go back here. So if we go to inspect functions, all of these people, all of the functions are people. So they targeted specific people.
Yours truly.
That's him.
Guess I'm not supposed to be here. Not that anyone else is.
That's fine.
So they got any dirt on me?
So Lillian,
Preston
Preston,
Guess he went
Shomar,
out joyriding one night.
Wave
and never came
Tanigan,
back.
all these people were targeted for some aspect
that's
of their
enough.
personality. And then stolen by the sword.
Backstage access.
So I don't know how the sword stole her voice, especially since the guy who's currently residing in the sword and talking to us intercepted the sword. So it shouldn't have been able to impact her because he took it from her.
Damn right. They want to tear us apart. Maybe that's all they want.
Maybe. That might be all they want. Actually, do we have any others that we need to read?
Nobody changed the sky like Yondale. Why her?
So Fairy Yondale was a sky painter. Her art became her liability. Administrative restrictions over the northwestern part of Goldwalk conflicted with the breadth of the sky that needed to be painting. Because of her physiological state, however, Miss Yondale disregarded the restrictions and painted away. The result was stunning, as a majority of the onlookers failed to find words to describe it. But Miss Yondale wantonly ignored a front page directive from administration. She was banned from sky painting for a term of 2.5 times longer than she found acceptable. She petitioned for reprieve and came in contact with an administrator who suggested there were ways the term could be lightened. She was eager to learn how. And that, of course, brought her to Grant. So yeah, we're still getting more tidbits of information about these people.
Knew it. Should be another one just like this, other side of the tower.
Thanks.
Ready for more? No jumping in the lift, okay?
No, a jumpy jump.
let's check across the hall.
Is there anything over here? Nope. Okay. That's where the lift comes down, I think.
Don't know if I can handle more jumping around.
Nope, no more jumping around.
We'll just take a peek. Somewhere in here there's a file on everyone in town. Safe and secure.
I went that way before. I don't think it matters because I think they all lead kind of the same way.
Hey boys, been a while. Hands off, jerk.
Oh, then.
Till next time.
That's a really powerful combination.
Be pretty soon.
Let's keep going up this way, I suppose.
Curves around toward the back. Some kind of break room up there. Guess if you're gonna spend hours poring over files or running half across town, eventually you're gonna need a break. Go ahead, it's open. Pretend I'm not here. Just hurry back. Good? Good.
Good.
We're on the top level. Oldest archives.
Man.
Photo op.
Man. Man.
Lights out.
Hey,
What do they do with those snapshots? Well, let's see what we can find up here. Found something. Those.
ow. Ooh, trippy. Very trippy. All right. So let's fix them. Kaboom!
That's that. Here we go
Hooray.
again.
Let's grab. Sure, that one. I don't know if it matters all that much.
Should be some kind of override. Like that one.
Yeah, this one.
That's two. Big door downstairs ought to be open now. Take us straight to Asher and Grant's hideout on the roof. Let's get back to the concourse. Looks like Grant has other visitors. Well, we're not waiting.
Oh, we are not. Duggo, go! Yipe. Yipe.
Hit the beach.
What's left?
Okay, now's our chance. This is it. Hey, something I've been meaning to tell you. Once this is over, maybe there's still time to skip town. Think about it. Standing offer. Okay, deep breath. Let's give him our best. What?
Dun, dun, dun.
Cowards. Left you a note. Once they lost the transistor, they lost control of the process. So that's it.
I couldn't stay to meet with you in person. Grant, he couldn't wait any longer. Why he would leave me? I'd sooner take an eternity in the transistor. But he was no longer seeing straight. Or perhaps he'd decided he'd seen enough. We knew the stakes of what we wanted to accomplish. And we knew that if we were to fail, we would do so together. As one. See you in the country.
They did.
What are you gonna do now?
I'm going to steal their souls.
Hey there, remember me?
Your soul's
Guy you killed
mine.
the other day? Let me be the first to welcome you to your new home. You fake. Wake up, buddy. Got some questions for you. How do we stop this? Fairview. How are we supposed to get all the way over there? Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Really? The Camerata. There's one left. Jump for it. We're not gonna fall. Guess I was wrong about them. The Camerata wanted things to change. For good. But not like this. They got greedy. Grant and the others. Only one left. He's gotta know something. Out there somewhere in Fairview. We're making good time. is up.
I didn't know you could go up. That's neat. It's a shame that's not a power we can have. The ability to have a cloud of processes.
We get to Fairview. We can stop this.
Everything's melting. Yeah. You guys bother me the most. Oh, this really stops me from doing anything, doesn't it? Oh, okay, got it. Ow. No barky doggo.
First we get back to the edge of town. Then we make way for Fairview. Last member of the Camerata will be waiting. Hey, Red. You got a full house. Ever get the feeling? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's creepy. Hee. They make little popcorny noises.
Hello up there. Probably getting his friends. That thing on. They think you're... What a mess. Kind words, though.
I ain't dead.
I think you're right. Of course. Of course I do.
Guess they do use it a second time.
Red. We'll figure it out when we get there. Gotta retrace our steps. Get to where you found me. We'll make our way from there. Well, you got him. This isn't our town anymore. It's theirs. Nice. Ouch.
Doggo, go on.
Get out of here.
I don't like those bad ladies. They teleport every time you touch them.
3 guesses what's in there. Just one of many. guys, what's new? A little peace and quiet. So that's it. No news left to report. No one left to report it.
Everybody left or dead.
How about we get out of here?
Dot dot dot.
Look at this.
Not again.
You're still there, and I'm still here. You're still there, and I'm still here. You know, Red, we make quite a team. Lady without a voice. Gent without a body. We owe it all to the Camerata. They sure did a number on this town. Hey, keep it down. Keep it down out there.
Is that everything?
Is that what I...
Oh.
Yeah. They really don't like water.
Pass through? There we go.
I'd like to go, if you don't mind.
You'd like to go? Go where? I mean, go to that Paradise Beach that we have in our pocket?
Wait.
Sure.
Ugh. The spine. Was sort of hoping it was just the one of them. The process. I guess when they reach a certain size or something, it's like I start blacking out.
Bonk. 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 Bonk.
Take
Bonk.
that, ball. I start talking funny, just ignore me, okay?
Hey, Mackenzie, welcome back. Been a while since you visited.
Oh, good. Here again.
Nah. He's drunk again.
Soon everyone and everything will all just be little white bugs. And some eyeballs. Except for us. Except for us. We don't have to worry. And by we, I guess I just mean you.
Doggo? There we go. Everything dead? No, not everything dead. There we go, now everything did. Yay, more levels. I really do like that void. Let's grab another one of those just in case I want to up something to have void on it.
Ned, will I ever see you again?
I don't know. The common saying is see you in the country, so possibly. I wonder. Let's uninstall this. And install one. Let's remove that. No, that just increases actual max damage. Okay. Interesting. So previously, we had that here. That seems like an idea. Let's try that. I don't know how well it'll work, but I kind of want to try it.
Face to face. I like to wonder about that.
Okay, let's do
Like
that.
maybe you could get me out of here, or something. Then we could watch everything around us wash away, hand in hand.
Yep, 10 years. I know because I first played alpha of Minecraft when I was very early in my current job. And I've been at that current job for just about 10 years.
Oh, not Junction Jans. Where are we gonna get our flatbread now?
Let's go with...
This is a tragedy.
Boo. You mean just to see what you picked up, or what you've got in hand, or...
Where's our beautiful bike?
There she is.
Hey, step away from the bike. Bike's still in one piece.
I don't think so. I've never known that to be an important feature, and
Thanks for the lift.
I don't know of any mods that would do that.
Hi. what I said back then. About wanting to see you again. Face to face. I want you to know. I meant it.
I mean, I guess every once in a while I go, hey, what the hell did I just pick up? But I usually just look at my inventory to find out.
Bike deserves some kind of reward. Not to get wiped out like all his bike friends. See you in the country, Mr. Bike.
Poor Bike. I loved it. This is technically my second playthrough because I wanted to see if there was anything different in the recursive, and the main game was so short that I figured, what the heck not. And I also saw that I had like maybe 30% of the achievements, so I figured I missed something pretty significant. So I thought I'd go through again to see what I may or may not have missed. But I realized almost all of the achievements are combat related, so I'm not really focusing on those.
You go first.
But I am curious to see what may or may not have missed, or
spawning season.
what I might be able to pick out.
Watch your step and we walk right out.
Oh, I'm so tempted. Or, you know, it doesn't actually do anything. They say watch your step, but it doesn't actually matter. Alright then. You're fine.
Bye, ladies.
Bye. Alright, I think I actually do want to try to change these back to the way they were. So we remove that one, install that again, and then we had damage over time, and we had two effect stacks at one, I think. Let's try that.
Here's where we found one of the lucky ones. What?
That is a cheap shot, sir. I still don't appreciate that. What if I didn't do that, and instead I did this?
Listen, jerk. Boom.
Well, you got fucked up.
They took a chunk out of the floor. Took it where, though? Still up. Your posters. Hey, they like you.
They like me. They
They
really
like
me.
you. Non-mutual. Yow.
Look, you
Shit
guys.
is wrapped. You know, last time we were here, I knew it could be worse. By a lot. I just wasn't quite sure how. Comfort in knowing makes things simple in a way. We get to Fairview. Find our man. Take it from there. Sort all this out.
Okay.
Mood lighting. Check the terminals are going
Moody.
up. Lady we found here. Body's gone, but her trace is with us. This isn't a vote. It's a choice.
do snowfall this time. We did light precipitation last time.
A little snow should match the decor. Look at this. You got the key to the city.
Yes, I do.
We can still get through. Hello, world.
So bright.
You don't look so good. Almost there. Last member of the Camerata. He'll be expecting us. Look out.
Oh, stupid stealthy man.
They
Hate the
want a
stealthy
tag
man.
team. Just hold on.
Come on, stealthy man.
No, you don't. Still charging.
Ouchies. Stop killing my damn dog. You man.
Never saw it coming. Okay, let's go.
Okay, where to? This way?
There's the alley. Hey, look.
Begin. This is Royce Brackett of the Camerata, communicating via proxy. I am calling for a truce. See, I'd very much like for the process to, well, stop doing what it's doing. And my conjecture is you'd very much like that too. So
Be nice.
if I am right, then come along and we'll sort this out. Maybe we can sort this out.
I do not care for
We'll
his
see
voice at all.
about that. Could have sworn I left my body right here.
Bye. Yeah, I don't care for his voice at all. It's probably the only thing I don't like about this game.
The transistor. What can it do? What can it really do? Well,
Yeah, come on.
for example, that's something. People want a bridge to
This better work.
Why not? It's settled. Have a beautiful new bridge. It's good for more than just bridges. Why, it can make just about anything.
Wow.
Really?
You asked for it. You got it.
To Fairview.
Let's go meet Royce.
Silence.
The process can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. However, process could be impelled to simply go away. Take its business elsewhere. And we'll be well enough alone. After the town, we'll have ourselves a blank canvas. And as for the transistor, we'll have ourselves a brush.
All of Cloudbank's gonna wind up like this.
But how? Oh, right.
Where are
Go
we
back.
supposed to? Oh,
Forgot it gets a little bit wonky around here. I mean, I guess we'll
Trying
talk,
times.
but
Very trying times.
I don't really
these
like
days.
to.
Graham, the others, they gonna have that me now, haven't they? Just you and me now, isn't it? You and me, and the Transistor.
I don't know what it is about his voice, but I really don't care for it.
I got nothing.
We had a saying, which goes, when everything changes, nothing changes. You see, when everything changes, nothing
To
changes.
Fairview.
But all this isn't one of
Please. Hanging back this time.
Dougie. Hey, you're not supposed to still be alive. Stop it.
Another one showing his face.
No, robot chicken. No.
Made it. Go for it.
We knew we'd have our detractors.
More.
What we were doing was the traditional sense. Temporary sense.
Okay, it's on. That was rough.
That wasn't so bad.
Gotta keep going.
Is there more this way? No. No, okay. Screw you, cameraman.
Let's fly. Everyone always said you could be anything you want in this town. This is it for me. I could get used to this.
No,
Just a bit
cameraman.
farther.
I won't talk to you. I really don't like his voice, so I'm going to avoid talking to him where possible. Because he's not sharing anything new anyway.
These ones aren't hiding at least. Nailed him. That should do it. If Royce can hold him off, so can you.
I mean, I've been cut by a circuit board before, so it can be pretty dangerous.
Next. That a terminal?
It is a terminal.
Whatever Royce sees in this place, I don't.
Do I really want to listen?
Whenever people make a change,
No, I really don't.
to the sea or the sky or anywhere in between,
And now I'm stuck listening to it. Dagnabbit.
process does the real work. Invisible.
Bet this leads
Oh, hey, we can fly far enough away from it.
somewhere other than here.
Credit.
Oh, I can still
So
hear
I
it.
found a way to put the process center stage. The transistor. I have no idea what's inside it, really. Who or what? I have my theories, but well, that's really all they are. It's just
Shut your face.
theories. I've seen inside it.
Shut your
I had
face.
myself a little look, but I didn't see much. Didn't see much at all. It was like staring at the sky.
Are you done? Okay.
Let's never do that again.
You mean have him talk? I agree
This
entirely.
town,
Ah, damn it.
it changes shape all the time, right? Bridges, parks, highways rising, falling. Rising and falling. At the people's whim, with the changing of the seasons. Even the seasons, they're just whim. I guess I grew weary of it. After a while, things change, you know.
Come on out. Been through worse.
Yeah, level 20.
You feel that?
I feel that I leveled up.
Clear. Which way?
I don't remember which way I went before, so let's go this way. Whee!
Hey, look.
Boing.
Get the feeling we won't be coming back here for a while.
Boing. Boing.
I'd play with you if I could. Had just about enough of Royce's lectures back there.
Me too.
But if he says he can make the process go away, I guess we gotta hear him out.
I got a ball. Okay, enough of that.
Ready for us, Royce?
That, I believe,
Ah.
is the transistor's true,
What do we got?
its true nature.
All the Camerata's targets. And me.
Funny things about the transistor. Let's see. You can get in, but you can't get out. How about that? You can get in, but it's a one-way street, a one-way road. It's like the country. You don't just go for a visit, you go for good.
There you are.
Fuck you, man. Oh. So much colorfulness.
Want more?
He's stalking me. I feel like without the without the defense down ability, this would be a hell of a lot harder. Because there really isn't much other way to deal so much damage in this game without the defense down option.
There.
It feels like they kind of made it a requirement.
Okay, you're almost here. Almost here.
So you've got some combat options, but there's definitely some that are definitely required.
So come on now. Come on.
Must be the place. Hi, Royce. If you can hear me.
Welcome. Welcome.
And then for a time, there's two of his
Come in,
voices.
come on. Inside my studio. I'm quite unarmed, as you can see. And it's safe in here, relatively. Safe.
Yeah, at least for now.
There we go. Now it's just one of them.
Here's the thing. Now, if the transistor doesn't go back in its cradle, then why, you and I both, well, we just won't be anything anymore in a little while. You, me, and the rest of this town. So, please, don't let my work go to waste. I'm being reasonable.
You're a dick, sir.
Now,
That's
full
all there is to it.
disclosure. Full disclosure here, which is, I am one positively certain 100% that this will work.
This is it then. You know what you have to do.
But I don't want to.
What do we got to lose? It's why we're here. Came all this way for a reason. Just
Do I
get it
gotta?
over with.
Do I gotta? Do I gotta? So yeah, he's a dick. I mean, absolutely. Like, they decide that they were tired of the city changing too often. So they thought that blowing it up is more important. And then when they realized that they made a mistake, they're like, you should come do everything for us and go save the world, please. Okay, thanks, bye. And he's a dick. Okay, fine.
Look, no matter what happens, just... I love you.
Aw.
You know that, right? It's time. Bye for now. But I will see you again. I will see you again. I know you can hear me. I won't let you go. Stay with me. Stay with me.
So bright.
Let's see. The good news. Well, the process, I think we got it. Contained it. So, the town is going to be all right.
Sure, that's great
It's
news.
just, well, someone's going to have to rebuild. But we flew a little close to the flame there, so now we're here, not there. We're stuck. And unfortunately, the only way back that I'm aware of is, well, unpleasant. So, let's get this over with.
And this part right here, irritates me. It irritated me the first time, and it irritates me again. They reset your slots, and you have to redo all of the abilities that you have become comfortable with. So if you don't happen to remember what you had them set to, you have to fiddle with it until you get it right. And that just bothers me. There's no reason for that reset. Alright, what the hell did I have on what? That was there. I don't need this on here. I probably should put a leeching on something, honestly. Okay, so I had stealth on something, but I don't remember what. I had this on something, but I don't remember what. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's do stun on here. No, that's right. I didn't need that. Let's do. Self-heal on the zoom zoom. That seems like a thing I could do. Can I do increase zoom zoom? Sure, let's try that. Achievement unlocked, self. Okie dokie. I don't know what I did, but I did it. Alright, so those abilities are ever so slightly different than they were before, because I cannot honestly remember what I had in each one. So, let's see how it goes.
Who gets to go first?
Me.
How about me?
No, that's not how this goes at all.
Let's see.
Get him, doggy.
How about...
How about... Fuck you, guy. Don't need 3, just need the 2. Ow.
Didn't care for that. The transistor. Only one of these is good for the return trip. Let's see.
And this
It'll be
also
yours or mine.
doesn't make
Let's
sense.
try this then.
It doesn't make sense at all, because the entire time they're talking about the Camerata needing to get the transistor back from you. And after all of that, they've had a second one the whole time? Also, that's the first time I've seen a name come up. Trace Bank, Shomar Shazberg. I mean, obviously all of these are the people that they've captured over time, but it doesn't appear to be useful. I mean, I'm wondering if those have anything to do with it. Like if I hit him with Shomar's power, maybe? Dougie, get him. Dougie, get him. Ow.
Come on, come on. Thought, how could the Transistor be anything other than one of a kind? But I've been wrong about a lot of things here. I admit.
I'm gonna
Part of
die.
the job of having theories, being right sometimes, and also being wrong.
Ow. I lost my frickin' jaunt? God damn it.
That looked like it hurt. Ready for more.
Ow. 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 I don't have jaunt anymore. It's irritating. Ow.
I see you there.
Ouchies. Ouchies. Ouchies.
Got you.
Well, fuck.
Ready when you are. Things are looking up. I beat
He
you.
regenerates
I get
his
my
a
town.
lot faster.
Get the Transistor. But then I've often wondered what it's like in there. What it's really like. So, in a way, no matter what, I win.
Oh, jeez.
I know.
It's out of range still. Really don't like not having my trays. I also don't like getting fucked repeatedly.
Last chance, I think.
Out of range? What?
Remarkable. How are you doing this, Red?
Bye.
Reading my mind?
Hey, Doc. This is Transistor. This is... It's something special. So if you know of Bastion, this is from the same makers of Bastion. And it's narrative rich, very heavily focused on the soundtrack and the music. And overall, the story is very confusing, but follows kind of a similar vein to Bastion. There is some sort of great calamity that has essentially destroyed the town, and you're trying to investigate what's going on and figuring out all the different details about what's happening over time. The combat is interesting. You use functions like programming to modify functions, or you use functions to modify other functions, and each power that you gain over time is not only a standalone ability, but could modify other abilities to do different things, or to act as passives for your character. So it's very customizable in how you do the combat, and I am getting screwed big time. So this is awesome. No. No. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Stop being a dick. Sure. Run away! The AI gets a little choked up here, not really entirely sure what to do. Ha! I actually won. Barely, but I won.
Impossible. No, it can't. It can't be. God, please don't be God. Please don't.
You're also coming in at the very end of the game, so you're seeing spoilery end, so sorry.
We got away. Red, we got away. Now you're here. And me. And that's it.
In fact, if you're at all curious about playing this from the beginning yourself, or watching my playthrough the first time around, I would recommend not watching any more from this point forward, because it's definitely going to spoil. Because this is me just about to trigger the end scene. So just fair warning, I'm about to trigger the actual end scene. That was the end boss. And yeah, just a warning. It's a really short game. I did it in a stream and a half, so 6 hours roughly. So feel free to either watch mine or play it yourself eventually. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Doc. I'm glad I could at least warn you about spoilers.
Look at this. This whole town. I guess it's yours now. A blank canvas. And you still have the brush. Better you than the Camerata. So where do you want to start? Head back to your place in High Rise. Fit some gold walk. Junction jams. All the drinking joints in the canals. What are you thinking? Hey.
I want to see if it lets me do other stuff first. It does not let me do other stuff first. Well then. You know, now that I think about it, I should have let the boss kill me. Because I read somewhere that that's a very slightly different ending that we could have seen. So that's unfortunate.
Oh. Look. That's not me. Not anymore. I'm still with you. In here. Wait, what are you doing? Red. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Don't do this. Please. If you do this, Red, please don't. Wait. Red. Red. No, Red. What you doing? No, Red, no.
Seconds march into the past. Moments pass. Just like that, they're gone. The river always finds the sea. So helplessly, like you'd find me. We are paper bowls.
That doesn't suck any less the second time through.
It would seem we'll never be apart. I will always find you, like it's written in the stars. You can run, but you can't hide. Try. Like the moon that makes the tides, that silent guide is calling from inside. Pull me here and push me there. It's everywhere, hanging in the air. We are magnets pulling from different poles with no control. We'll never be apart. I will always find you, like it's written in the stars. You can run, but you can't hide. Try.
Hi.
Hey. I will always find you. I will
There are still many questions. Like, just straight up many questions. But it's also still a really touching love story. In a really depressing sort of way. But I still dig it. I dig it the second time around. A little bit disappointed that the recursion didn't change enough. It is weird. Absolutely weird. But it's disappointing that the recursion didn't change enough. They could have done more with that to make it more incentive to replay the game, other than just the combat aspect of it. But the story is still good enough to play through a second time for sure. And it's short enough to not feel like you're slogging through any of the really bad combat or anything like that. It paces itself pretty quickly. And they didn't really call much attention to the fact that it is a recursion. because I was reading up a little bit about it, and the recursion is intentional. It's intended to be these people reliving the same problem over and over again. But they don't really focus on it enough, I guess, to make it seem like it's intentional. It seems more like you're just doing a new game plus, really. So I want to take a quick look at my achievements and see how far I actually made it this time around. 17 out of 33. Not spectacular, honestly. I don't honestly recall how many I had before, but it was a very low number. I think it was 11, perhaps. But a lot of the achievements are based on doing the challenges in the peaceful, safe area. Sandbox, clear one of each test, clear all the speed tests, clear all the stability tests, etc., etc. Deal 1024 or 2048 damage in one turn in the practice test. Clear all the tests. Let's see. Complete 5 encounters with 1 or more limiters in use, which I haven't done anything with the limiters, so that's another reason I haven't done any of the achievements. And then inspect 5 completed function files, and I don't think I've completed any of the function files. I'm not positive, actually. And then one achievement is user level 24, which I was at 20, I think, so it's going to take another playthrough to do that. I'm not going to do that right now, obviously, but I think maybe eventually I'll revisit it again, just to do more of it. Not really sure. I think I might start the recursion, try a couple of the tests. Because I wanna take a look at a couple of the tests, I think.
Hey, Red. We're not gonna get away with this, are we?
Come on, pull. There. Together again.
I don't remember where the first door is. Where's the first door?
Yikes. Found us already. They want you back, I bet. Get behind something.
I don't want to get behind something. I want to face in the face. What? What?
So do I.
Weird.
Run again.
They actually are really powerful, which is scary.
Nice. Okay, let's go. Unmarked alley. East of the bay.
Where's the
Think I know
door?
where we are. More trouble. Look, don't fret, just
Don't fret, just pause. I'm still amused by that.
do something.
Ow. Jesus. They're definitely harder the third time through.
You're still here, you're okay. Let's go.
Yeah, they are very, very powerful this third time through. Holy crap.
We're clear.
find the door.
Hey, up there. Hello, world. Look at all that. We're on the edge of town, 100 blocks away. Come on. Block party up ahead. Here we go.
Oh. Magical door, or magical wall. Okay. Bop. Bop. Yeah.
You okay?
No. No, I'm not okay. These things hurt.
We're good. She awake? Hi. You okay? I see. Sure. She wants to come along. We can use her.
That's not very nice. We're
Intersection.
using people here.
Let's see. Hey, end of the plaza. It's you.
Spectacular song. Not gonna click it. I'm just trying to find the
Letting
door.
us go.
No. Have to click the poster. Okay.
I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. But we took something of theirs. Hey, let's just go. Damn.
Right. I don't want to do that because she's going to disappear.
Ouch.
Ouchies. Doggo, do the thing. Ouchies.
Forget the copies, get the real deal. Finally. Oh. Okay. Side street, due east. Through there. I think I know a place we could get a ride. This didn't used to be here. Oh, okay. Hey, Mr. Moyle, you in there? It's him, all right, but I can barely hear him. Oh, no.
Oh, this is gonna fuck me up.
Cut off our escape.
That's... Stop that.
Just hold on. Here he comes. Get away from him. Jerk.
Hi. What'd I get? Sure.
Look at that. Looks like the gang's all here. Good. Just one more block. I want to show you something. Okay, there's a... Wait. Back.
Nah. Fuck you, Gluckers.
That was quick. Get him, girl. Red, get out of there.
Tiny chicken.
They're gone, but so's this whole block. Yeah, good call. That's our way out.
Well, alright then.
Okay, East 64 on ramp. 5 blocks down. Take the second right.
Still trying to find the
Now
door.
Turn left.
Just want to find the door. That's all I want
Thanks
to
for the
find.
lift. Hi. You turn left. Thought we were gonna skip town. We're going back there. You met these things. They do not have a sense of humor. They will track you down, wipe you out, and take whatever's left of me back to those 2-bit Camerata pieces of trash. Look, whatever you're thinking, do me a favor. Don't let me go.
It's funny, by the time I find the first door, I'll probably hit the 24 level achievement thing. Which is not what I intended, but it's happening.
Poor bike. Just 10 more blocks to the set. They beat us here.
Ow. Bop, 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 bop.
Now.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Ouchies. I don't like those Creep 3.0s. They hurt a lot. They pull you in that you can't avoid, and they hit hard.
Not yet. They were waiting. Thought we'd make good time, too.
Door.
Fertile ground.
Door. That's just
Terminal still up.
terminal. I wonder what happens if you don't select food. I have a whole bunch of unselected stuff, that's right. Jaunt. That's not what I meant to do, but sure.
Fired up. Trouble.
Stop that.
Popping up like weeds. Dream's getting fixed.
Eh. Wow. That took 75% of my health in one shot. Holy balls. Yeah, that's nuts. Also, it keeps taking my jaunt. Stop that.
Nailed him.
God. And I don't have a way to avoid those if I'm in the middle of turn cooldown. You keep doing that.
We're caught out. Just passing through.
There's level 22.
Here we go again.
Sure. There's the back
What do we have
door.
here?
That's what I was looking for.
So, don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this.
Alright. So this is all I was looking for. So I could have a safe space to do the testing at some point in the future. But for right now, I'm going to end it a little bit early. I think this might be closer to my new norm. Not positive yet, but I do need to start actually sleeping occasionally. So yeah, that's about it. So this was good second time through. I'm probably not going to continue this again in the near future. Maybe revisit it sometime eventually. But I think I'm going to call Transistor done. 2 runs through in what, 3 streams roughly? I think that's pretty good. So coming up very soon is Kinseed. Releases in 2 days. So I think Pirates next, and then Kinsey will be right after that. I also, Ark Survival Evolved is on sale, so I'm trying to convince Bart and Blade to pick it up so that we could potentially start a multiplayer of that. So that might be coming soon as well. So, well, that is it for tonight. So, Mackenzie, as always, thank you for sticking around. And for anyone else out there, thank you for any subs and follows that I might have missed. And I will see you all next time. Have yourselves a good night. Bye-bye.
Twisted